Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for April 4th to 10th. This is for Libra Sun and Rising. And while this is a general reading, I try to get as specific as I can. You'll notice I use, obviously, tarot, a bit of astrology, and my guides for your reading. Now, this week, it's a pretty strong week. There's a lot of activity happening. We have the Sun and Mercury in Aries. If you follow astrology, you know that we had a new moon in Aries as well on March 31st. That really kicked off this month. And for you, Libra, that is your 7th house of partnerships. So there could be a lot of activity around there. I also want to mention that Venus is going into Pisces on the 5th for the entire month. Venus is exalted in Pisces, and as you know, the planet of love and money and affection, and it's just a big power boost. It's bringing a lot of attention to everyone, but for you specifically, your 6th house, and the 6th house rules a lot of different things. We'll see what shows up in your cards, but it basically is kind of like day-to-day activities. Health falls in the 6th house as well, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I use the traditional Celtic cross spread, and if you have seen my other YouTube videos, you'll know that I have actually been very new to this, doing it on YouTube. So you may not see all the cards in the screen, but I will hold them up one by one. It's more about, the messages that are coming across. Now, Libra, for the week of April 4th to 10th. Wow, okay. There's a lot of activity happening this week, as I mentioned, and for you personally, it feels like you're going through a period right now where you may feel a little stressed out, okay? You did pull the 5 of Pentacles, and so what this means is this week you may be going through some moments of stress, some moments of feeling a little bit defeated, feeling hurt, feeling there could have been something that happened to you personally. It could have happened to you. I'm getting the message of home a lot, something around your home. It could have been career as well, but it is a situation where you feel like you need a little help. Now, here's the thing about the 5 of Pentacles is you'll see the 2 people. We can call them homeless. We can call them, people in need, whatever you want to identify them as. They're people who are going through struggles right now, but all they need to do is look up, okay? They are so focused on their plight, they can't even see. They're literally outside of church. And then you'll see the 5 of Pentacles are arranged in the tree of life, okay? And so what this is saying is that don't forget that you have support around you, okay? You need to ask for it if it's something that you feel can help align you, all right? I'm not getting a message that this is something like really traumatic. I'm just getting a lot of stress for some reason. There's stress. There's this heavy stress with you going into this week, and it's preventing you from moving forward, okay? And so you pulled the Chariot. We love the Chariot. This is big Cancer energy. The Chariot, I'm going to put it up real close because there's 2 things I want to point out. One, this is all about moving forward, moving ahead. This is all about self-determination, willpower, really overcoming obstacles. Now, the 2 things I want to point out is, one, he's not even sitting down. He's so excited to move forward, he's standing up. Secondly, he's in a chariot, but he's not holding on to the reins. As you can see, he has the magician's baton in his hand. And so this is all about manifestation, manifesting those things that you're looking toward. And it's not going to happen in a strong way if you don't look toward the future, if you don't make an attempt to move forward, and if you continue to focus on your plight. And so one thing that I tell a lot of my readers and my clients is that, listen, stress, challenges, feeling of defeat, All those things are a part of life. We all go through it, and the beauty of that is that it makes us stronger when we come out on the other side. And so you're going to go through a period where you are going to get a little bit stronger from whatever this is that's sort of bringing you down. It's really interesting too because you got the Queen of Wands, and this is sort of like what's going on in your head right now. And it looks like that there's something that you want to attract, and something that you have been wanting for a long time. Queen of Wands is all about attraction, right? She's all about victory and success. I call her, even though she's nothing like the High Priestess, I call her the Witch. And the only reason why I call her the Witch is because witches are awesome, all right? And she has that mysterious power to attract whatever she wants. And so this is something that's going through your head right now, where there's something that you want that you're not getting, and that's causing a little bit of this, I don't want to use the word grief because it's such a strong word, but let's just say challenges and stress and not feeling that you're at your best right now. And it's because something's gotten in the way of something that you're trying to attract, whether it is a new job, a new source of income. Maybe it's, a partner, a relationship. Maybe it's some sort of personal endeavor of yours. Maybe there's, it could be as simple as, well, not as simple, but like just an analogy from one of my other, just a reading that I had a while ago, is maybe there's a big run you want to do, like a 5K and something, and maybe you had a situation with your ankle. Anyway, there's something that is holding you back, but in this specific case, it's you, and the problem is that you're focusing on whatever it is that is holding you back rather than the potential to move forward. So take some time this week to flip all of that and take those energies outward and look to the future and really pay attention to yourself and how you and basically how you address these issues and turning them into more positive thoughts, and really raising your vibration levels. Okay, and it really looks like, even though it is something that is causing a lot of stress and maybe some emotional pain and distress, you did pull the Ten of Swords. This is indicating that this is going to be over soon. And I said that earlier in this reading. You're coming out of it, and you're going to come out of it this week. But look at that. This swords, it looks really painful, and this is such a crazy card. But what it does is actually these swords are aligning his chakras, and the 10 is the end of the suit. So it just means that this part of your life, you're overcoming. You're going to overcome it. But remember, in order for you to do that, you have to recognize what this is, what the pain is, and what the struggle is, and what the stress is. Squash it, and then move forward, okay? Libra, you're strong, people. You are such strong people, and I know you can do it. Especially because this is proof you pulled the Strength card, all right? And that's in your past, and you've always been this powerful person. You've always had this courage, and you've always been, in a situation where you're bold enough to tame a lion, all right? And this relates to also specific things happening in your life. There could have been some stuff that had come up in the past few weeks or even in the past month where you really grabbed the situation by the horns. Like I said, if you're here for a career reading, it could be a new job. It could be a salary. It could be like even a job interview. If you're here for a relationship and love, it could be also that. It could be like you had strength to actually finally go swipe right on Tinder or go on that first date, which is honestly, it's hard to do that, especially during COVID. Like it's a whole other layer of, okay, like, are they, have they taken tests recently? Are they boosted? Are we gonna go meet somewhere outside? It's so stressful to go on dates, and I say that from experience. I went on my first date last week in a really long time, but there were so many layers to making it happen. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but another more confirmation that things are going to get better for you is because you pull the death card. Again, I don't want you to be afraid of this. This is one of the most misunderstood cards in the tarot deck. Death just means transformation. Transformation is coming. Something is ending. Like I said, Ten of Swords, something is ending for something new to begin. You pull this in your future area. This is one of the strongest cards in that place. I love seeing this in the future area. One other reason why I don't want you to be afraid of the death card. It doesn't mean death literally. It just means the end of something, the beginning of something new, and it's all about transformation. And one thing that I want to show you, the sun is one of the most powerful symbols in tarot, if not the most powerful. The sun card is super powerful. And other than the actual sun card, the sun rarely shows up in other cards. Boom. You see the sun in the background, okay? This is, you're moving in a new direction, and you're moving in a great direction. You're going to start to see that unfold this week. Now, I'm going to move over to your staff. If you like this reading, it would be great if you can like and subscribe. That'll really help me out. I just started on YouTube, and I am in the process of getting a new camera and a microphone and all those things to make this, you know, more, I guess, nicer for you to tune in. Okay, so we've gone to your stuff, and Seven of Pentacles. Now, it looks like you've been working really hard. You've been working really, really hard. I want you to spend some time thinking about how hard you've worked to get where you're at now, and have that moment to just be aware of that, and then move all your focus forward, okay? Put all your intentions forward. This is someone who's worked really hard. He's looking back at everything that he's worked for, how much he's earned, all the effort he's put in. He's tired. He's a little exhausted. But honestly, he's at the 7. He's so close to the end. So this is just saying, you can look at the past to see how much you've done. For some people in this reading, and I am getting a big message for some Libras here, wow, that this is what's causing this grief and pain, is that you've put in a lot of work and effort, and you're not seeing the harvest yet, and you're not seeing that everything you've worked for, you're not reaping the rewards. That is causing some of this pain in you, because again, you just want to be at the top. You want to be sitting in that throne like the Queen of Wands, very accomplished, very successful. And so, like I said, just wait for it, okay? You have a huge transformation coming soon. Page of Cups. You're going to be in a situation where you're going to be filled with creativity, new imagination. Page of Cups is a wonderful card. Ushers in change. This is very on an emotional level too. This really helps, and it is affirmation for, I'm sorry, I'm flipping all the cards here, for this journey you're going through where you feel a little down. This is just confirming that all that's going to end soon, because you have so much love and creativity and passion around you, and you're really going to absorb that. All right, so again, remember, things that are holding you back are going to end. Okay, that's that. Now, it looks like you also want a new partnership. I think that's part of it. If you're here for a career, that's a thing. If you're feeling bad about something, about maybe like, you did a job interview with a company like 3 times and you haven't heard from them, or if you're waiting to hear back from your boss about a promotion you asked for, or if you're waiting for the bank to give you news about, a loan for a new business that you want to start. Listen, okay, that is probably what's causing some of the stress and anxiety and this whole like, I'm not worth it feeling. Listen, first of all, you are worth it. Second of all, you pull the 2 of Cups, okay? And this is why I say that this could be career related, because that's all about partnerships, okay? That's all about synergy. It's all about two people becoming one, right? And so this is one of your biggest hopes. Again, remember, you should expect transformation soon, okay? And new beginnings. Also, if you're here for relationships, that's great, okay? This is what you're working towards. So again, work on yourself a little bit and try to tap into more positive energy. Maybe if you're meditating, that really helps. But it's also just like the way that you think of things. Instead of saying, well, I can't believe this is happening to me, I don't deserve it. Flip that and say, I can't wait to get what I deserve. That day is coming very soon. Do you see how just flipping it just a little bit makes the whole ideology around it and the emphasis behind it so different, okay? Now, this is the Tower card. Again, you're picking all the cards that are so misunderstood and considered bad cards. Listen, okay. Don't be afraid of the Tower card. I love the Tower card, okay? This is saying that there is going to be some unexpected, major life-changing event happening in your life this week, okay? So be prepared for that. And it's very unexpected. When you pull the Death card in your future area and the Tower card in the final outcome area, that is really strong energy saying there is going to be something ending this week for something new to come. Now, one thing that I want to say about the Tower card, this is not happening to you. This is happening for you, okay? So, don't be afraid of that. Just expect big changes this week, okay? Really big changes, and the way that you think about things is going to change, and you have to put in the effort. Remember, you have to put in the effort. But I'm really excited to see what happens. You're coming out of a place where you are spending a lot of time thinking about how things aren't working out for you, and you're going to be moving to a place where you're very excited that things will eventually start working out for you. All right? So thanks for tuning in. If you like this reading, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.